And
Hi, sir. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. So let's see what happens during the last week of the year. It had been an eventful ride 2023. We are left with one more week, and I'm sure that our audience is also very eager to know what the neo waves are saying for the coming week, which is essentially the last week of the year.
Yes, sir. Yes, it's the last week of the year, and it's been very interesting. We'll start with a recap on what we had spoken in the last week in our last video.
Sure.
And for that, I'm just going to switch to the weekly time frame. Okay. We had expressed concern that we are at the 76% level, which is 21,500. It's a nice round level.
Mhm.
I think more than a couple of times we had said, have a look at the thrust only and only if 21,500 is broken with thrust, will we continue to 21,750? And with the way that we are going, 22,110 is also a high possibility, right? अभी
Yeah.
हुआ क्या सर, just like हम लोग टेबल टेनिस खेलते हैं ना, मार्केट ने एक स्मैश दे दिया 21,500 लेवल पे. We made a high of 21,593, and this is the Wednesday candle. Non-stop, the market was pulled to the downside. Until Thursday morning, we gapped down, right? जब भी इतना सारा thrust आता है ना, लोअर टाइम फ्रेम पे यहाँ पे कोई पैटर्न बनता ही है. So, two things I'm going to say here. अभी this was our last Wednesday, ये निकाल देते हैं. For our coming week, let me just make the chart a little. Yeah, okay. So for the coming week, after we experienced immense sell-off and a very sharp recovery up to 61% cross किया है. Okay?
Okay.
As of right now, जो भी price action यहाँ हुआ है ना, and I'm just drawing specifically for Wednesday, Thursday and Friday.
Okay.
ये 3 दिन में जो price action हुआ है ना, ये pattern complete नहीं है. ठीक है? Something needs to form on the lower charts, and we will go to the 75 minutes to, for me to share with you what my concerns are.
Sure.
Okay. So based on what we have right now, I'm going to say that, we've taken a pattern because we work it through process of elimination. So we've taken certain options, which I'm going to try and, not confuse and, not give all of them out so that just adds to the confusion. But चलो देखते 75 पे क्या हो रहा है. ठीक है? What I have done, sir, here is I've even put down a bullish and a bearish scenario. ठीक है? अभी ये अपना Wednesday का meltdown था till Thursday gap down. This black box that I have made over here is nothing but you could say like a supply zone क्योंकि यहाँ से thrust आया था towards the downside. ठीक है ना? So we'll just know what exactly you're seeing in my chart. यहाँ Thursday के दिन sir, EV had this recovery. Up till this point of 21,390. ठीक है? This is more than 61% of this fall. In NeoWave, we work price time complexity. So for a second, हम लोग इसका time ले लेते हैं. And I will just turn this red. Okay. This is the time taken by this thrust to the downside. When I move it on this side, we can say that this wave has taken the equal time. Okay? Up till 21,390. Now I'm going to just delete this so that it's out of the way. So corrections always subdivide. And that is why I am going to take this trend line and just show you an alternate scenario. Let us say on Tuesday, okay, even if we gap down by 10-20 points, and if there is a rally to the top side, keep an eye on this sell zone. One option is that we can make a strong B. When I say strong B, this move to the upside may go above 21,593. Agar वैसे हुआ, it will look something like this. We will still have a C wave to the downside.
Correct.
And then we may continue our journey to the top side. Okay, this is a very bullish scenario that I'm giving out. Because I said we'll do more than one option because we are somewhere in the middle. Second option क्या हो सकता है, sir? We may take a resistance over here and then we may go to the downside. If you see something like this, just make a 0B trend line. See where this stops. It can either go below the A point. Okay. It may go somewhere here. यहाँ पे X wave भी बन सकता है and we can continue to downside, or we can break this 0B trend line with thrust. So
Right.
in the second option, for us to see a bullish scenario, अगर ये नीचे आया यहाँ पे, you see something like this, wait for this trend line to break. Wait for 0B two-stage confirmation, only then go long.
Correct.
है ना? ये scenarios हम क्यों देख रहे हैं सर कि what is the level or when is the condition for us to go long will be if we see something like this, the 0B trend line breaks, all of B is retraced, you have two-stage confirmation. As soon as it goes like this, you can go long again. We will continue our journey on the day chart because as of yet, there is no indication whether the B wave has started and are we going to continue. But because of this thrust, we know यहाँ पे कुछ तो बन रहा है. Okay?
Correct. And that down move that happened on Wednesday, and then the
Yes.
retracement. That all we can say is if you look at the larger time frame, then would you say that is the larger B wave?
No, sir. That's exactly what I was getting to. I'll take you on the day chart. We'll come back to the 75. I have a few more things to say. यहाँ पे देखते हैं ना सर, ये नीचे तो आया, ये लेवल के नीचे नहीं गया है, which is 20,768. ठीक है? अगर ये थर्सडे को भी सेल ऑफ होता था ना, there would be no doubt in my mind कि yes, the B wave जो यहाँ से start हुआ था, so I'm just going to name it from here, label it. This is our A. अगर ये टूटता था ना सर, I would have said this is our B and then we will go for a C.
Right.
Okay. But day chart पे, I only have one direction to the downside. Both these candles are in between this price action, जो 21,593 और इसका लो था 20,976. ये दो कैंडल ये प्राइस एक्शन के बीच में है, which was 506 points from here to here. ठीक है ना? Coming back to 75, we took two scenarios. One was a very bullish scenario, जो यहां से सीधा ये लेवल को ही तोड़ देता है. सेकेंड सिनेरियो भी तो कि ठीक है यहाँ पे थोड़ा ऊपर आता है, इससे रेजिस्टेंस लेके सी वेव के लिए चला जाता है.
But if it is forming the corrective wave, then the first scenario when it will be very bullish, that probability is lower, isn't it?
So because we are in the middle of a pattern, right? What I basically want to see is this B wave going to subdivide?
Correct.
अगर ये subdivide हो जाता है ना, ऐसे आ जाता है ना, तो I can say कि yes, this is my A, ये मेरा B है. As soon as it turns around, I know it's going for C. And because this will be a flat pattern, this C wave has to take the minimum time of wave A. So you know it is going to travel and it is going to be directional. आपको अच्छे खासे points मिल जाएंगे इसमें. So you can go short somewhere here.
Yeah.
Okay. Where the market has left us, this down move, it is right in the middle. ना तो वो bullish बन रहा है ना bearish बन रहा है, वो उधर ही बैठा हुआ है. ठीक है? तो that is why I want to spend just to see कि Tuesday ये ऐसे जाके ऐसे आएगा या यहां से ही नीचे आ जाएगा. And that is why I'm taking you onto a 15-minute chart. Okay, this is a 15-minute chart. This was our Wednesday thrust to the downside. This is our Thursday and Friday recovery.
Yes.
I have just taken these two lows and I've drawn a trend line.
Mm.
The market closed somewhere here.
Mhm.
Okay, and I'll switch on the candles. यहाँ से आपको अगर ये thrust दिखता हुआ जा रहा है ना, if it continues somewhere like this, and this low is taken out of 21,182, and you're seeing a lot of thrust to the downside, then you consider that, okay, this B wave is completed here, and we are going for the C leg to the downside, which we spoke on the 75-minute chart. I know it's a lot to take in, and probably our viewers would like to watch this video more than one time, since we have given three options, right? When we are in the middle of a pattern, ना, एक से ज्यादा option होता है. इसलिए थोड़ा आपको caution रहना है Tuesday के दिन. Just watch in this level, which is 21,390 and 20,976 में क्या price action हो रहा है इधर. And are you seeing any thrust to the downside? तो ही आप मतलब वो position लेना direction वाला. वरना क्या होएगा ना सर, ये लेवल के बीच में खेलेगा और you'll have to be a little cautious.
Right.
That's the way I'm seeing. अभी हमने we took more than one bullish scenario, right? We said कि ये ऊपर जाके फिर नीचे आ सकता है. Draw your 0B trend line. If it breaks, then you go long. I'm taking one bearish scenario. ठीक है? Just to level the balance. आप समझिए कि ये ट्यूसडे को गैप डाउन होता है और कंटिन्यू सेलिंग हो जाती है. It goes somewhere like this. What are the levels on the downside that will give support? 20,768, that is right over here. This is an important support. उसको भी तोड़ के अगर नीचे गया through the week, you can consider this 20,600 to 20,500. ये जो लेवल है यहाँ पे हमें गैप भी है, ये आपका एक दूसरा लेवल ऑफ सपोर्ट आ जाएगा. This is an extremely bearish scenario. I'm going to be a little cautious on this one. Expect the market to spend some time over here. It could be Tuesday, it could be Wednesday, before it continues down. But if you see a lot of thrust to the downside and this 20,976 level breaking, then yeah, we will go further down और अपना day chart पे वो B wave शुरू हो जाए.
Correct. Correct.
This is what we
So,
have
so
for the.
basically, the Thursday low is very important.
That's right, sir.
If that
20,976 is very.
correct. So if we are not breaking that, and on the upside, whatever high we made on Wednesday, which was 21,593.
That's right,
So,
sir.
so this almost 620 point range is very.
That's right.
If there aren't too much, market participants in the last week of the year, because FIIs, it is said that they go on holiday. I'm not sure if they do or not. But if there is the volume is lower, not much interest, then we may be range bound. But keep an eye on the 21,593 on the high and 20,976 on the low. And before that, of course, we have talked about a few trend lines. If they are broken, then you can take appropriate measures. Right. Otherwise, we can be in this range for the week. Yeah.
That's right, sir. That sounds pretty much, what I was.
Yeah. So just to recap,
trying to figure out.
Correct. We have talked about multiple scenario, and we talked about multiple scenario because we have not concluded what we are saying, wave B. So there are different possibilities because we are in the middle of the wave, and we have two bullish scenario that we talked about. In one scenario, we try to go up, but face the resistance in 21,500 to 590, that kind of range, and then move down in the C wave. The second scenario is we take that out and keep on going up. That's a very bullish scenario.
Yes.
And the bearish scenario is that we gap down, keep on going down and break the recent low of 29.76 and keep on going down. In that case, we can see another 200 point down, first to 20,768 or 20,800, that kind of zone. And then we will have to watch what happens after that.
That's right. That's right.
So that's the summary. Play safe. enjoy your holidays, and that's very important. We are in the last week, so hope we don't see too much of a firework in the last week. Not that it doesn't happen. There have been years when the last week has been fairly volatile. So anything is possible. But wishing all of you a very happy trading week. And if you liked our video, then please put a like, press on the like icon, and also subscribe to our channel. Share with your friends and family. With that, wishing all of you a very happy holiday season. Enjoy your time, and we'll be back again next week. Thank you so much.